So, Luke Perry, that asshole had to die on my birthday and ruin everything. No, I'm kidding. Luke Perry, come on, if you guys don't know who he is, then you're like a millennial and you're too busy staring at your phone and thinking you're allergic to something that you're really not. He was on Beverly Hills 90210 back in the day, and was the prettiest motherfucker you ever seen in your entire life. He's the type of guy, other guys, you would throw your shoe at the TV every time you saw this motherfucker, because nobody has a right to be that good looking. Nobody. Ever, ever, ever. I would sit there, because the bastard woke up like that. Just woke up pretty, went to work pretty, came home, fucked hundreds of bitches pretty. It's just like he could like be in a hurricane covered in blood and like stumbling out of a building, and someone would go, that survivor's a pretty motherfucker. Look at that dude over there. Look at that ass on that motherfucker. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll tell you right now. Listen, gay, straight, pandemic, sexual, or whatever you're calling yourselves now, everybody wanted to fuck him. Everybody wanted to fuck him. For you guys out there, tell me, it wouldn't take much of a stay in Rikers to want to do him, would it? No. I mean, put a wig on that motherfucker, put some lipstick on him. He would be a pretty chick. But it's not, he'd be flat. I mean, you'd have to work with some cantaloupes or something. Not that I've thought about this at all. How dare you? But, yeah, he croaked the other day. And he had a massive stroke a couple days ago, I believe. I think almost a week ago. And he, I thought then, ooh, we're not hearing anything. This is not looking good for him at all. Because when people go radio silent and there's no updates on anything, I know from having people who've been in hospitals and died and shit that this is not good to not hear shit. We usually be making a recovery. We're optimistic. When you hear nothing, oh shit, plan the funeral and start digging, because that's not going to turn out well for anybody. Now, here's my general observations about it. First off, he seemed like a really sweet guy, which made it even harder to hate the dude for being good looking. Like, he was nice, like everything, like I'll never be. He wasn't like sweet, and I mean, he was sweet and he was like endearing, and I heard he helped people. He probably saved fucking kittens from drowning and shit. So it made him all the more annoying, but you had to like the guy. But yeah, he had a massive stroke. Now, I'm not saying anything, this doesn't happen to people he's 52 years old. He died at 52. All I'm saying is, here's my general observations about it. And again, this does happen. I know somebody in their 40s who took a bath, had a blood clot, died. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, like, she died? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, but okay, so I know it happens, but let's look at some, just facts here. Seemingly healthy guy. He wasn't morbidly obese. I don't think he was a drinker or anything like that. Not that I know of. Which makes me have question as to what, and I know this can happen to anybody at any age, pretty much, but there's something in me saying that there was something else going on there. Why do I think that? Okay, I'm going to tell you why I think that right now. Have you seen pictures of Luke Perry for the past 2 or 3 years? He looks 62 years old. He didn't look 52, and I'm guessing that's with unless he went totally on natural and didn't get Botox or anything, and he was on a show, so he might have still done some stuff to keep himself up. It makes sense in that industry. I'm sitting there thinking, okay, either he went on natural, and so maybe I'm just used to seeing these Botox, fucking celebrities pull back tighter than a fucking 13-year-old boy's scrotum or something. It's like, maybe I'm used to that. And so when somebody is natural, I'm like, holy fuck, they look terrible. But he didn't look well to me for a few years. Like, he looked, I would see him be like, ooh, like, Jesus Christ, he fucking aged overnight. Like, I know 52, but he wasn't 64. He wasn't 70. It was noticeable. And look, I could be completely wrong, and I'm just going to own that right now, that I might be completely wrong. But I have to say, was he a drinker? I've seen people that were drinkers who looked like that. That's what it could be. He had some ailment he didn't know about. He thought it was nothing. I don't know. I'm not trying to cast aspersions on the guy. I guess maybe I'm just in disbelief because he was so fucking young to me. But yeah, it sucked that he died. Now let's get to the fun part. All the fake celebrities. Okay, I can't take these people anymore. I really can't. I mean, imagine living in Hollywood. There's a certain kind of delirium that floats through the air that makes these people think they're all friends with each other. You took a picture with this guy one time, and they're pouring their heart out on fucking Facebook and Twitter. Like, I get the cast of 90210 who worked with the guy, lived, breathed with the guy, who felt bad, and, are going through hell right now. My condolences to them, his family, people who really genuinely love the guy. That motherfucking Molly Ringwald. Nobody, hello, get a career and then talk to me again, honey. Fucking you can tell she's annoying, some little Jewish bitch from the suburbs or something like that. She just annoys me. This bitch always annoyed me. She really is Claire from the Breakfast Club. She pretends she's not, but she is. She's that chick. You could totally tell. But she's like, I just am devastated and crying. I'm weeping with regret right now that Luke Perry's dead. probably didn't even have her phone number in his phone. I bet you anything. Look up Molly Ringwald. Check his phone right now. She ain't there. She ain't there. A bunch of other people. Ryan Seacrest asked, like, he was a guiding, like, the best person that's ever lived. You just knew when he walked in the room you were going to want to suck his dick. Did I say that out loud? Oh, okay. Well, you know, I tried a few times. It turned out he's all straight. All these celebrities are killing me. Fucking Feldman, that wackadoodle, he's on there now like, I just think Luke Perry was, shut the fuck up and go back to your bad imitation of Michael Jackson and saying that you're going to reveal names you're never going to reveal. Nobody cares about you. Die. So why couldn't it have been him? Like, I shouldn't wish a stroke on anybody, but seriously, at least it would have shut him up. Like, at least that. And just all these people are sitting there, and they were going to have a reunion show. Look, maybe it's too soon to make jokes about the reunion show, but fuck it. I'm going to do it. I don't care. He didn't know me. I don't know him. I don't wish anybody dead, but okay, this is where I'm totally going to lose a lot of you. How funny would it be if they brought his skeleton on there? I know, I'm horrible. I'm going to hell. I told you people how I am in the first place, all right? But how funny because it's going to be like, that throws up. He was Dylan. He was a major part in it. They can't get a guy that looks like him. That would be disingenuous as fuck. I say, like, you know, it's just like they pretend he's not dead and just Weekend at Bernie's, fucking Weekend at Bernie him around all the place and stuff. That would be, we would watch. Tell me, as horrible as I am, as awful as that thought is, at least I own it. At least I say it out loud. Don't pretend I don't have these thoughts. But fucking tell me you wouldn't watch that shit. If you said, you get the fuck out of here. They're dragging Luke Perry's corpse on your, no, they're not. No, they're not. Yeah, no, I am offended. I am not watching. You'd watch that shit. It's like, hey, let's go to the Peach Pit. His jaw falls off and shit like that. But, yeah, like, you know, people are all like, getting offended by jokes all of a sudden, which leads, I hate that he keeps interfering in my YouTube channel, but I have to keep defending this guy. I don't have to, but I feel like I should, because he's kind of sort of my friend, even though I hate him. Hey, Internet Eric here made a joke, apparently a few days ago, about Luke Perry. You know, whether you thought the joke was good, bad, or indifferent, whatever, it's a joke. This is a free country. He can do whatever he wants. All these people are like coming down on him, and I saw one girl's like, I don't know how you're talking to you. I hate you so much. Did you not see a billion other jokes the fucker made? Horrible, awful jokes. I mean, PG-13 for me, yeah, but still. What the fucking now? You didn't know him. There's part of these people who think they fucking knew the dude and have to play, you know, Captain Defendaho, and all of a sudden be like, you know, well, this is out of line. This is ridiculous. Listen, actor had a great life, more than most other people will. Rich, good looking. The guy won the lottery. All right, let's be honest here. Do I wish he was alive right now? I mean, I didn't know yeah, of course. I don't wish him dead. I felt bad that anybody that young has a stroke. I don't care who they are, whether they're rich, poor, whatever. If you hear Jim Bob down the street, who you barely knew had a fucking stroke, and somebody made a joke about it, you wouldn't blink twice. You'd be like, I didn't know him. All these people are like, he's part of my childhood. Look, these people who idolize celebrities so much, you need to be shot. You need to just stop. It's ridiculous. He didn't know you. You didn't know him. Get the fuck over it at this point. But yeah, now I'm dying to see how that reunion show is going to go. Like, what are they going to do? It was the weirdest idea, by the way, for the reunion show. They said it was coming back this summer. I'm like, oh, okay, they're going to reprise their old characters. You know, that's not a far stretch. It could be lame. It could be good. Who knows? No, somebody had the brilliant idea to make it a fake docu-series about how hard it would be to get them all back together again. I don't want to hear reality. What the fuck is this shit? Well, we know Shannon Doherty's going to be a major bitch. Kelly, what's her name? Jeannie Garth or whatever is going to act like she has talent. Well, you know, back in the day, they were just relying on her looks. We're going to see how bald Ian Ziering is now. He was 40 then. The guy who played, what was his name? Tommy, whatever his name is. He was like 40. I remember looking at this guy like, I was in high school when that show came out. I was a freshman. I'm like, if he came to my high school, I would think he was slow. Like, really, really slow. Because why is he here? Why is that 35-year-old guy in school? He's a junior? Are you fucking serious? How dumb is he? I just want to know. Let's throw things at him and see if he notices. Come on. We want to see the bad guy who thought he was a rapper for 5 minutes. Remember the little white kid? Everybody thought they were a rapper back then when rap started to be really, really hot. Bud Bundy thought he was a rapper. Everybody thought he was a rapper. Like, the kid really thought in real life. It was sad. But yeah, I just love these celebrities. I'm looking at all these little Twitter bros. Like, I mean, I'm talking people who didn't even know him. People who stood on the red carpet with him once. Debbie Gibson's ass. Foolish beat, I get lost in the supermarket because it's early onset dementia, and don't you know that my hole is dry as fuck? Yeah, what Tiffany gonna next? I saw Luke Perry in a supermarket once, and he picked out the best bread ever. It was the best loaf of bread you could ever want to have. I was thinking about it. And now that he's gone, I think we're alone now. I had to. But yeah, sucks he's dead, but come on. You know what? Yeah, I have thoughts on it. I'm going to wait and see if anything else comes out about what may have contributed to it, or it could have been one of those freakish things. But you know what, brother, as much jokes as I made, I didn't know you or anything. I really hope and wish the best, nothing but the best for his family, and I hope he is resting in peace, as I would hope anybody who's not like a serial killer would. I'm just, yeah.